Insert your left string to the 2 adjacent beads. Put 2 on the right. And then you salikop with 1 orange. So the last cluster is also a cluster of 6. Insert your left string to the 2 adjacent beads. Turn your work. For the borderline, let's put 2 white ones. And then you salikop with an orange one. And that is the 8th row. So for the last row, since we're here, we're going to insert your left string to this 1 adjacent bead. We're going to put 2 white ones on the right string and salikop with an orange. Insert your left string to the 2 adjacent beads. Put 2 white ones for the borderline. And then salikop with an orange bead. So for the last cluster, insert your left string to the 2 adjacent beads. And since this is the last cluster, we're going to salikop with 2 white beads to close it. So what we're going to do next is we're going to insert the left and the right string to a series of beads to fasten it. So since we're here, we're going to insert the right string first to a series of beads to close it. You don't need to knot it, you just need to insert it to a series of beads so that it wouldn't pull off. Okay, so that's what you're going to do also for the left string, and then you're going to cut it. Then after this, you're going to make a second cheek just like this one. This is how it looks, but the only catch for that is you're going to use a 2 meters of string length. Okay, so we can start you can make the second cheek plus the string will be enough for the side parts to connect the 2 cheeks plus the handle. So I'm going to catch up with you after that. Okay, so now that we have the 2 cheeks ready to be connected, we're now here and we have leftover string for the connection. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert this string to the part of the side of the first cheek or the second cheek. We're going to insert this through a series of beads so they will end up in this place in between the cluster of 5 and the cluster of 6. So I'm going to do that, and once we're there, we're going to connect it to the other cheek that we have made already. So I hope that you guys have followed through and don't have any problems in making the first cheek. So you can also refer to the first cheek so you can make the second cheek. Okay, so now that we're here, I'm going to insert the string, the left string, to a series of beads. The opening of this wallet is not like the other ones. They are not linear, so it will be harder to put a zipper, but it is, you can do this or you can do that. Yes, I already tried that. It is doable. So now that we're here, I'm going to insert this here and also here. Okay, so now we have the left string going to the left and the right string going to the right, and in between we have these two beads that are like a Y. So in order to connect them, I'm going to align them so like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pass through one bead, one white one, on the right string, and then we're going to connect it to that part, to the same part. Okay, and once we have that one bead there, what we're going to do is we're going to silicone with a white bead, and we're going to fasten this. Okay, silicone with one white bead. Once you have that cluster of 6 in between those two cheeks, what we're going to do is we're going to pass through one of the strings so they will end up in the same place, but just going to tighten this. Okay, so it wouldn't be flimsy. Going to pass through one of the string around that cluster of 6. Okay, so it will end up like that. Okay, so now that it is there, as you can see, what we're going to do is insert the bottom string. It's now in the bottom part, to the two adjacent beads for the first cheek, then insert your upper string to the two adjacent beads for the second cheek, and then we're going to silicone. And that's what we're going to do for the bottom part of the side and the bottom part, and then we're going to this other side of the heart in between the cluster of 5 and cluster of 6. So once we've done that, we're going to make the handle next. So that is, once again, since we have inserted the strings, we're going to silicone with one white bead, then do it again. Insert your bottom string to the two adjacent beads, insert the upper string to the two adjacent beads, and then silicone with a white bead. So that's what we're going to do. I'm hoping that you can do it by yourself now, and I'm going to meet up with you after I've done that so I can show you how to make the handle part. So that's what you're going to do for the rest of it. I'm just going to stop here in between these cluster of 5 and cluster of 6. Okay, so now that we have connected the two cheeks together, we have connected them from the sides up until that place in between these two, this cluster of 5 and cluster of 6. Now we're ready to put the handle. So that is composed of 10 white beads. So insert 10 white beads for your right string. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to silicone through all of that beads, through all of that 10 beads. So using the left string, we're going to insert it backwards. So I'm hoping that you can see. Okay, going to insert the left string through all of those beads. Okay, so for this type of handle, just kind of small, you can insert your thumb in it. So after this, you need to knot it so it wouldn't go off easily. So it's like salikop, only for 10 beads. So now that we have that, you need to insert this right string through this one bead in the middle, and the other one going to the other side. Need to tighten it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to insert it here to those two adjacent beads, and also for the one in the middle. This other string I'm going to insert through these two beads. That's the place we're going to knot it. Then after this, you're just going to fasten it by passing it through a series of beads and then cutting off the excess. And the only missing is the zipper part. And I'm going to try to show you how to do the zipper part if I'm able to show you guys. But so now we're going to string this other one to a series of beads, and it will be the final touch for this project. Okay, so now you can see that your project is done, just like this other one. And that's the end of the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed making them as much as I enjoy teaching them to you. That's it from me. Bye for now.